Right then folks, here we are, Fairy Village, Woods, walk and talk. It's COVID and the possibility of this lockdown that they're talking about, another national lockdown. Some of the things that people are saying are utterly, incredibly stupid. They're talking about things like suppressing the virus. That, you know, if you lock down a bit again, you can suppress the virus. What do you mean by suppress the virus? What do you mean? Do you mean that the cases will drop for a while? Of course they will, because people are locked down, you numpty. Yeah. Well then, of course, we stop being locked down, we come out again, and cases go up again. Right? So what do we need to do then? We need to lock down again, don't we? We need to suppress the virus again. Oh dear. It's just continuous, isn't it, really? Continuous, suppress the virus, open up, suppress the virus, open up, suppress the virus, open up, suppress the virus, open up. Jesus. In, out, shake it about, do the okie dokie. Basically, isn't it? Yeah. In, out, shake it about, do the okie dokie. I haven't done that again since I was a kid. We seem to be doing it as a society. Oh dear. And of course, everyone's got their own point of view and opinion on it, haven't they? I mean, people have got strongest views on it, like they have on politics, really. You know, you're a lockdown person, you're a not lockdown person. Shut up. What are you basing your evidence on? Any of you? That's the point. We don't have any evidence. You know, like people say, "Oh, I believe the scientists." Okay, which scientists? Because there are some scientists that say lockdown is a good idea. Sage. They're saying lockdown is a good idea. Oh, but aren't these the people who said that 500,000 people could die? Yeah, we had what? Up to now, 40,000, I think. Which, you know, 40,000 is bad. Let's not pretend that 40,000 isn't that bad, but generally speaking, from March to now, over 40,000 people would have died anyway of various situations. Certainly things like bronchial stuff and breathing problems and all that flu-like sort of things. Around about that number would have died anyway. Ugh. Oi, Amber, come here, now. Come on, this way. Try and get past. That's not going to go too well, is it? Little tiny yappy dog. So yappies are the worst. Come here. Amber, come here. No. Come on, let's get away from that yappy. I've not seen that house before. Don't remember that one. They may have made some more houses. Yeah. Now, as I say, with regards to COVID, the truth of the matter is that we don't know. I mean, what we do know is that the average death from COVID is 84. 84. That's the average age of people dying from COVID. Well, look, if that is the case, come on, pick a number. Number being 70, 65, say 65. People under the age of 65, get on with your lives. People over the age of 65, you will be protected if you want it. If you want that protection. Lockdown, protected, whatever you want to call it. Isolated. Till the virus is sorted, right? Till the virus is gone. But it's up to you. You can accept that. So any shopping, you do it online. If somebody helps you to make sure you can get all your bank details up online and stuff like that, so you can do all your shopping online. It can be delivered to your door by someone in a masky, wearing gloves and all that. Well, wearing gloves. Right, first of all, if you work in a shop, any type of shop, don't act as if because you're wearing gloves it makes you safer. First of all, do you change the gloves for every single purchase you do? But every single time you handle cash, do you change the gloves? If not, you're more likely to infect people with dirty bloody gloves, you muppet. Oh. There's so much stupidity with this. They've even got little jingles on the bloody radio now. About, hands, mask, space. They've got a jingle about it now. So shut up. Bloody morons making jingles about bloody COVID. Oh, God. We want to move out of this. We don't want this to be the normal. So stop making jingles as if this is the normal. Pack it up, idiots. Aye. Well, so that's COVID. The COVID situation is what it is. We don't know what's going to happen. No idea at all. We have absolutely no clue. Blind doe. Oh dear. Oh dear. It is what it is. Well, when I say blind doe, no idea. No idea. Because if a deer has no eyes, they're blind. So there you go. That's why I say that. Aye. Anyway, so yeah, COVID moved on. Okay. Man United. Yeah, let's talk about that a tiny bit. There's some stuff going on there. Apparently, Bruno and Solskjaer have had issues. No surprise there, really. Yeah, Bruno has high standards. Yeah, Man United don't have high standards. So, yeah, a player with high standards comes into a club that doesn't have high standards. There's going to be a problem, isn't there? Yeah, that's the reality. But I saw something else the other day that's quite interesting. I can't remember who it was that was talking. I think it's Mad Red. They were doing something. But he was saying that Keane himself had said that even though Keane was like the big I am at Man United, certainly on the pitch, he was like the boss. He said when Cantona walked into the dressing room, everybody sat down. Everybody respected that man. Problem is at United, because you had leaders. Look at the leaders you had at that point in time. You had Keane, you had Schmeichel, you had Cantona, you had Bruce, you had, oh God knows who else you had. You would have had a couple of front players as well. Yeah, Beckham's been a captain. Neville's been a captain. The amount of leaders you had on that pitch then was incredible. Giggs has been a captain. You had leaders all throughout the pitch. Now, who do you have? Bruno Fernandes. That's it. In the whole of the club, one leader. That's it. That's it. I mean, you might be able to add Van der Beek to it. Maybe even Cavani you can add to it. Because he's an older player. He's apparently got high standards as well. So maybe that'll help. Maybe that's why they bought him. Because he's a player with high standards and the other players need to get up to that level. No, don't be silly. They brought him in because they didn't get Sancho. They wanted a cheap option, so they brought a player in who was free. They didn't have to pay a club for him. Just a wage. That's why. They brought him in for any good reason for the club. No. Of course they did not. Well, there you go. I suppose the final thing to talk about is on the way up. I was thinking about something that was interesting. Just general driving. Yeah, because it's about a year ago, just over a year ago now, that I passed my driving test. Well, a year and 2 weeks. It was on the 1st of October. So a year and 2 weeks since I passed my driving test. So it's like, okay. So thinking about that, thinking about the fact that, when I first was doing lessons, it's incredible how you would think that it's actually quite easy to do, especially when you've been driving for a long time. No, it wasn't. It was weird. Some very, very weird things are going on. Certainly when the instructor, because the car wasn't used to, when the instructor was saying, "I'll do this, check for that," you look down, check for it as you're driving on the road, suddenly your arm is going in the direction of your head. Turn your head left to have a look, and even looking at the mirrors. Turn your head left to have a look at the mirrors. Your hand veers towards the left. So therefore the wheel is going towards the left now. You're going towards the curb or to hit a car that's parked. Yeah. And it was just the case that obviously your brain isn't used to telling your arms, stay where you are. Yeah, you've looked at the road, you know it's straight for now, so you don't worry, just keep it straight. All these things. And it's like, I've said many, many times when I've spoken to people about the driving that I should have passed the first test, because technically I should have passed the first test. No doubt about it at all. That was a pass. He failed me, the instructor failed me on something that should never have been failed upon. Not in any way, shape or form. However, it was probably a good thing that I failed, because I wasn't that confident a driver at that point in time. I did everything technically okay. Technically good enough, really, to only have one foul, and that was because he said that I had forced the car to give way. To flash me to go through. Which I hadn't. It's complete rubbish. That's what it was. But at that point in time, can I say that I was good enough as a driver? No, I was making mistakes. Clearly I was making mistakes because in future tests I failed the test. I failed future tests because I was making mistakes. Although when I was in driving lessons, I generally speaking wasn't making that many mistakes. Sorry, just changing everything from one hand to another. So my hand got in the way of the camera. But I'd certainly say when I passed, I was far more confident at my ability to drive. Far more relaxed at the idea of, I can get in a car, I can drive on my own, no problem at all. Very confident in it now. So, that was the case. So that was a year ago. Year and 2 weeks, that's cool. I'm going to have to phone up the insurance company again because, because I would have had to have taken out new insurance on the day that I passed, and that was very expensive. So, I'm not sure if I'm still with that company. So I'm going to have to find out what date I can change my insurance, because I need to. Do need to. Well, I need an insurance company which will allow me to add another vehicle in case I need to add another vehicle. The one I'm with wouldn't allow me to do that, which was annoying. I had to take out a completely fresh claim, and that's why I had a X-Trail sitting there with a dead engine that I then got fined because it had no insurance, because the insurance company wouldn't allow me to add a vehicle. And that's rare. That's incredibly basic with insurance companies. I mean, look, insurance companies, they don't give you any money back, not unless they absolutely have to. So come on, you're paying them money, so because you're paying them money, let someone add another bloody car. It's not as if you're going to pay out if there's an accident, is it really? Not an accident to them. If they cause an accident, maybe by law you've got to pay out. I don't know. Never come across that situation. But I certainly know that if there's a ding in a car, the insurance company will try their utter best to not pay out a penny. I mean, even if they do, they're not going to pay back what you paid. I mean, if you've been insured for a while, I suppose your insurance comes down and can come to below the value of the car. But yeah, they don't like. Of course, they don't like. Their job is to make money. So if you're going to resist paying out, which you are going to do, offer better things for people. Lucy, Sticky. Here you go, Lucy. Get that. Here you go, Wissy Woo. Hello, Smiley Ridey. How you doing? And no jumping. Oi! Made me all dirty. Look, mucky. Sticky bubs. There you go. Don't know what happened there. I was just showing you the mucky bit where Riley jumped up on me, and then the camera just said, "No, I don't want to see that. I'm going to close off now." Okay, be like that. Yeah. Oh, dear me. And I'm on your card, you love it. Oh, yeah. Go on, you take that. Where's Chewie? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. There's Chewie. Running through the woods. And there's Amber. Probably been foraging. You've been foraging, Amber? Yeah, of course you have. Alright, the tail wags. She knows. Oh, who we got? The person, they got a dog? Probably, I can hear the person whistling. Come here. Here now. Right, 1 second, pause this. That's weird. Person with a little dog who went a different direction earlier, and they come out there. That's just weird. How did he get in front of me? I'm going to edge forward. I don't want Amber seeing the little doggy. The little doggy will start barking and Amber will have a go at the dog. That's not a good idea. What's all this down here? Oh, just leaves. Oh, autumn. See by the leaves now? Autumn. What a lovely time of year that is. Beautiful. It's a gorgeous time of the year, autumn. Aye. Well, you've got spring as the time of rebirth. So you're going to have a time of death before rebirth, and that's autumn. See, here you got leaves dying on trees. But these leaves are dying so that new leaves can come in the spring. Beautiful. It's a gorgeous thing because you can't get one without the other, can you? You can't have spring without autumn. Yeah, some countries don't really have an autumn. Yeah, they don't have trees like this. But of course, trees like this would be going, what the hell do we do here? We need new leaves, but we're not getting an autumn, so what do we do? So trees like this go, well, we're just going to keep our leaves, aren't we? I imagine they die in those countries that don't have an autumn. Yeah, they're either too hot or too cold. They either don't have an autumn or spring. Yeah, these sort of trees just wouldn't survive. So, oi. It's nice though, it really is, when you see the leaves going a golden sort of colour or some go red. Yeah, beautiful to see. Oi. Well, all these trees, all these leaves were lush just a few months ago, weren't they? And that tree's basically empty now. It's got a few leaves still on the top, but it's basically empty of leaves now. Aye. That's cool though. As I say, I like it. I like the seasons. I think we are massively blessed in a country where you have the 4 seasons. Beautiful. It is a real blessing because you have the best of all the worlds, don't you, really? Amber, come. No idea what you're doing over there. Come on. We're going this way. You're part of this pack. So come on. There you go. Stay together. Not that way. Wait. Not that way. Not this time. Right, that I know of. Can't see ahead that far, but I don't think we're going that way. Oh, dear. Wait, this way. Come. We're not going to see little squirrels today. The idea is get back to the car and then we've got options available. Aye. Here's what it is. But yeah, beautiful time of the year just before we get winter. I say winter, if you get snow, oh, that's beautiful. That's a fantastic time of the year. If you live in an area where you get snow and it's really cold, so long as you can wrap up warm, as long as you can, be secure in that way, be nice and warm. Mollie, where you going, bubs? Winter is just as beautiful a time of year as any. Absolutely gorgeous. Snow. Oh, it's beautiful. Love it. I mean, slushy, snow on the road, not very good. Either as someone walking or someone driving. Slush is not good at all. Don't like it. You go pee? Good girl. Run on Mollie Collie. Mollie Collie, go pee. Good girl, Mollie Collie. Love. Aye. Oh, as I say, seasons are lovely. Living in town, you're not really going to see the fullness of the seasons. You certainly won't see winter. Because the heat from the town makes sure that you don't get the degree of snow that you would really get if the town wasn't there. So, I prefer to live a bit further out. That was the idea, that was the hope. So, we'll see. Time will tell where that was concerned. Well, you got loose? You got a bit of a sticky, have you? Okay, Bubs. As long as you're happy. I had a knock at the door yesterday when I was trying to have my dinner. Landlord of the place upstairs wants to do the guttering. So she wants me to take the tarp down a bit, my tarp down a bit, so that they can get a ladder in my area up to their guttering. I told him no. Not going to happen, no. Sorry. I've had one conversation with that landlord and, nasty woman. So, simple as that, vile. She's a very vile individual, so, no. Sorry. Doesn't need it. At the end of this video, I'll try and pause, or I'll do another video when I get back. I just showed the guttering. There's one bit where you've got some grass or something up there, but that's above the walkway of that flat, so you can easily put a ladder there and get up and deal with that bit. The bit where you've got serious amount of foliage in the guttering, that's right at the end, and because it's right at the end, it doesn't really matter. It looks a bit untidy, but apart from that, it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually have any impact in the flow of the guttering, because it just means that the flow starts a bit later past that. And that's cool. That's the way the guttering is on that part of the roof. It doesn't make much of a difference, really. And if any water's going to come down, it's going to come down in my area, not theirs. So hardly matters, does it, really? And if they want it done, I'm sure they can speak to the other neighbour on the other side and ask if they can put a ladder there, because I'm sure they probably haven't done loads of things to try and pee him off, so maybe they're in a position where they can ask a favour from him, but they're not in a position to ask a favour from me. Certainly is the case. I mean, I know without a doubt that the desire of the landlord of that property is to get my tarp down. So the idea is, okay, let's get him to take the tarp down a bit. We'll tell him that we're going to put it back, but we won't. So that's the thing. That's what I believe will be the case. So if I can't trust a woman, then I can't trust whoever she sends to do the work, because I can't trust that she's going to tell them to do the job properly. To take the tarp down so they can get to the guttering and then put the tarp back up properly. Because why should I have my flat floodings that they can sort out their guttering, which isn't really that necessary? Come here, Bubs. Anyway, there you go. I'll do a little video of that and I'll add that to this. So there you go. You take care. God bless. Speak to you soon. Bye bye. Like you can see there the guttering. See there? Right at the end. It's where the guttering goes inwards a bit. So therefore it's not going to make much of a difference, just leaving it as it is, isn't it? So there you go.